Welcome back, guys. This is Ant-Man 2050, and we're playing Shadow of War. So let's get to it. Actually, we got a little bit of maintenance that I gotta do real fast, and then we'll be ready to head out. Because I've learned a few things since I started playing. One of them is that you don't have to actually destroy these to remove them, which would have been great to know had we known that before. We know we're going to do the Bright Lord bonus there, but we can actually upgrade the Numenorian armor here, and that might be... yeah, it's still not quite as good. So maybe we'll go ahead and upgrade this one after all, why not? Yeah, I guess we won't. We'll just do those two. Let's see, we still can't recruit anything yet. This one's already boofed up as high as we can. Alright, so we can actually make these jewels better as well by combining them. So we're going to do that first. Let's just go ahead and combine out as many of these as we can. You have to have 3 of them to be able to fuse together to make the next tier of jewel. Each tier up is going to be a better version. So once we get 3 here, we can move it over to this side. Once we get 3 here, we can move it over to that side, so on and so forth. So we got one that'll increase damage, one that's going to increase our health, and one, of course, that'll do the Mirrodin drop. I want to go ahead and keep getting more Mirrodin. So we'll go ahead and put that back in the weapon there. And let's see. We can get 4% health bonus, or we can get a 15% increase in damage. Let's go with the damage for now. Alright. I don't think we have any skills, but just in case, let's take a look. Okay, yeah, nothing. We need to pop out to the army screen. Because we want to go ahead and get revenge on the guy who took us out, and then we need to start working on taking out... Huh. Where are you? There he is. Let's go ahead and get revenge on the chopper. And then we need to start doing actual missions. Oops, okay. Why not? We'll run into the wall for a little bit. Alright, let's check on the map really quickly and see where he is. Okay, yeah, he's way off in the back here. Because that's what you do. So yeah, that'll be fun. Let's see if we can get there any quicker. If we can see a Caragor anywhere, maybe we can borrow it to get us a little faster. Yeah, we're not going to be going up that way anyways. Yeah, I was hearing somebody talk, but I couldn't tell where it was coming from. There we go. Oh wow, there's all kinds of stuff down here. So let's see if we can get, while we're here, we might as well go ahead and get some information. Why not? I think we have information on just about all of these guys. We don't have any information on Pushgrim. Alright, so yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff. Enraged by mortal wounds, that's fantastic. And he's mortally wounded by beast fodder. He's got beast fodder, so he's easier to hurt with a Karagor. There's nothing, I don't know what you're talking about. There you go, that's what we wanted. No reason to just leave this stuff hanging around. Alright, let's get out of here. We're not interested in fighting these guys right now. We say that and then we go and fight them. Come on. It's alright. We need to get a little practice in anyways, right? That's something we need to get used to doing, is grabbing. Alright. Get back in the swing of this here eventually. It's actually another thing that we've learned is if you can get a bit of a run before you hit the edge of something, you'll get a much more like elongated jump. There we go. Dope. Yep. Well, something like that. It's sort of like a wall. Wow, yeah, we're doing super well at our running here. Okay. Carrying on. Should be really close now.
A feast. I cannot smell what is being cooked, and for that I am grateful.
Tell me what you see then, don't just squawk. Be wary of his... No, no, no! You're not quite so fearsome in the flesh. Rotting, fetid flesh, I might add.
What makes you think that?
One of you go like the weekend!
So this is actually one of the things I missed when I was here last time. That you'll have orcs that'll be beacon orcs. If they can get over to the beacon, they'll keep calling more and more orcs to you. So if you can keep that from happening, definitely make it easier for you to deal with what's going on. Uh-oh.
Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Otherwise, someone might get the jump on you.
Yeah, that's not necessarily what we want. Alright. So since we got both these guys here, hello, thank you. We want to check on the army screen here and see if we can figure out some weaknesses for these guys, because I don't necessarily want to take on two captains at the same time. If I'm right, he's the one who is weak to beasts. Yeah. He's also vulnerable to stealth, so I might be able to get up and do that on him. Oops, you're not the one I was looking for. Yeah, he's way over here. Okay. Clumsy, soft target, vulnerable to stealth, beast fodder. But he is fireproof. Alright. So yeah, neither of these guys are really ones that we want to fight, but not much that can be done about it.
Too slow! Have to block faster than that! Clumsy out! No! Shoot me! Shoot him! If he puts his hands on you, it's too late!
Oh, there he is.
We'll die! The target's now!
See if we can get a little bit away from these guys. So we need to... Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. Evidently we're going to jump off the roof here. Alright, let's try this one more time. I really need to drain him is what I was needing, and I just couldn't... I couldn't seem to do it. Alright, so we know that they're there somewhere. There we go. So if I can knock him off from up here, I'll be set.
Just try me!
Uh-oh. Oh. Once again, nice bonus for being half Wraith. Don't have to worry about if we fall from a great distance.
Don't let him put his hands on you! You shine!
Oh no. Roll. Roll like there's no tomorrow. Alright. So yeah, I'm sorry, this is probably not the most interesting of battles so far. But it is the best I got. See if maybe we can bring a Karagor towards us here. There we go. Alright. So now we just need to find Pushgrim over here. Alright, well that takes care of one. He wasn't the one I was actually looking for, but... There he is. So since he was beast fodder, he was much easier to defeat on the back of a Caragor. I'm not exactly sure what I just did there, but I just want to dismount. There we go. Thank you. Oh, I picked up the item while I was mounted. That's awesome. Had I known I could do that, that would have been awesome. Alright, come here, Caragor. I guess we're gonna drain him anyways. I don't really need that. Alright. Alright, so we're quite near our actual target.
You challenge me again. This time at the feast, honoring me for killing you? I'll say one thing. You've got guts. Let's tear them out. We can feast on them too.
I actually like where they're at. But thanks. Oh, jeez. Alright. Fantastic. Roll, roll. Okay, clear arrow. We gotta get much closer in here. There we go. Okay. So he's flammable. Whoa. Dang it. He's actually quite flammable if we can get far enough away from him to actually use that. Alright. Alright. Oh, no. Oh, nice. Okay. I do. Thanks for saving me again, random Gondorian. Nice. So it's only right that we save the random Gondorian now, since he came to our rescue way out here in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, that was rough. He was really strong. And it didn't help that I was trying to do the Elven Rage whenever that hit me. And so I was madly hitting the buttons instead of... Oh, yeah. Instead of being cleverer with them. And so I missed my save. Alright. So since we're already out here, let's go ahead and start this one. I think we've already got details on him, yeah. Okay, so he's terrified of Graug and vulnerable to stealth. So, alright. Let's try it.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, we'll take advantage of him being a little distracted. Why not?
Man is poor prey at the best of times.
Well, I guess it makes sense. I was, Oh no. Alright, so I used my execute. But The downside is I wound up using it on the Karagor instead of on him. But I still have Elven Rage, so... Nice, that'll boost us up another level. Moves his head a little bit. Time advances some. Give us another gem. Another piece of armor. Alright, whoa. Alright. So now that we've got this all set up, and we've got our revenge, and we've taken out a couple captains, let's get back on track. We actually need to start getting some of the story done. As much as this has been a lot of fun. I kind of needed that anyways to kind of get back into the swing of the game here. It doesn't take long to get kind of rusty. Uh-oh.
I was born in the crucible of a fire that you created.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I was born anew as the flame. Not the flame of knowledge, not the flame of truth. Oh no. I am the flame of war!
Oh, Ratak, you're looking rough. We keep doing this dance, there's not going to be much left of you.
Stupid pink skin! Time to go boom!
Nope, nope. Wow. Yeah, that was bad news.
Surround him! Feel this! You're dead!
I just fear the day when Ratak becomes immune to arrows. The downside really is that a lot of what I'm doing damage-wise is fire. And since Ratak is immune to the fire, it really doesn't help.
Not good enough! Flicker, flicker, little moth! Well, he's after me!
Yeah.
Bollocks to this! I will have my revenge next time!
Not if I can help it.
Come to Snuff me out? Go on, I dare you. You will be consumed in the flames of my vengeance!
Oh, you know, Ratak, oh man, I missed it too. Okay. I actually kind of was like, I don't know if I want to kill you. Alright, let's get away from these guys, because, yeah, I'd rather not die right now, if at all possible. So Ratak has returned once again. Oh man, he's gonna be a thing for me for a while. Oh wow. Alright, so the Punisher here, he's beast fodder. Got a soft head. There's a couple different things he takes damage from. But he's immune to stealth, which is bad news. Alright. So hopefully we don't run across him anytime soon. Alright, let's run over here and get this, because having that extra health will be very nice eventually. I know I see this whole pile of, like, enemy soldiers here. We're not going to be messing with that, but I do want to mark our next waypoint, which has got to be the story mission. But before we head off to that, let's go ahead and take a look at our gear and take a look at the new things that we've acquired. So we got a new sword, which is not quite as good as the one that we have now. Although, once that special operates, it'll be totally worth it. Let's go ahead and take our jewel off of here. Put this one over. And actually you can track... Oh, that's cool. Alright, so I didn't actually have to remove it to do that, which is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and forge this new gem. Then we can actually forge this even better up to the next level. Let's give us a 10% chance of increasing enemy kills whenever it will drop Mirrodin, so that's pretty nice. We've got a new knife. I can't imagine any of the knives that we picked up to be better than what we had, but, you know, just in case. A new piece of armor. I feel like the same is said here, you know. But it's worth looking at. Cloaks, I think most of the stuff that we get is going to be better. Alright, yeah, that's a good one to follow. And you can actually set to track skills. So for the sword here, I want to go ahead and start tracking that. I don't think you can track multiple. Yeah, I don't think you can. So we're going to go ahead and do the sword first. And then we'll do the hood after that. Alright. And then let's go ahead and get our skill figured out. So there's so many things to pick up. It's kind of tough. Elven Light is actually a great skill, and I think it's probably going to be super worthwhile getting that one next. As much as I kind of like some of these other arrow skills. Let's go ahead and do that first, and then we'll worry about picking up some of the more finite skills here in a bit. Alright, it looks like we may be able to just...
Great Hall houses Minas Ithil's treasures.
All that matters is the Palantir.
It really looks like we might only be able to get to our destination and then have to call it good. We're just gonna try to build up some criticals for a second. So we didn't get any criticals for that at all, so that's fine, I guess. Okay, I don't think we can get there from here without going around, so we're going to be doing some going around. Something up here that's making fancy sound. Okay, so there's not much I can do there yet. It's totally normal. Nothing strange about that at all. I was gonna say, typically if you see You fall into the Wraith world for no real reason. It's because of a mistake.
He's trying to burn us all!
I was gonna say, I know that there's something that's considered to be a critical every time. I guess it was the headshots. We can actually bring in a Caragor. Oops. Oop, had arrows. Oops. Whoa. That was definitely not something I wanted to have happening. Knives are really something that I should use more often. Something sadly I forget about most of the time. I also forget that I have the ability to gain L shot through drains. So that's another thing I always forget about. Oops. Okay, so this was the most direct path, but it's not necessarily the most efficient path. Come on. Come on, time. We're getting there, eventually.
We should investigate the Great Hall.
And secure the Palantir.
Yes, of course. Secure the Palantir. Which I was actually saying this wrong for quite a bit. We weren't actually going to any of the Palantir missions. Those were all Hydeer towers. Which is kind of a... You know, it's basically their Eagle towers for this game. Alright. Actually, let's go ahead and we will save this for next time. I know we didn't get a whole lot done aside from turning Ratak into the Elephant Man, but let's see if we got any other skills or abilities that we can power up while we're here. If so, we'll try to do that real fast. If not, then I guess we won't. So we can power up another health gem here and make a super health gem. Which may actually be much more worthwhile than our damage gem for now. So let's go ahead and remove it and put this one on. It doesn't increase our health by a lot, but anything is good. But yeah, next time when we get in here, we're gonna start doing the actual missions for the story. So until then, this was Ant-Man 2050, and we're playing Shadow of War. Have fun, play games, be aware. We'll see you guys next time. Remember to like and subscribe.